I was taking my dogs for a walk in the evening, right? My wife, my family wasn't here. My wife, my daughter, nobody was here. I was alone at home. So at about 5 o'clock in the evening, after I'd fed them their dinner, we were going for a walk. Now, the place we live, the village we live, is surrounded by forest all around. So we were going for a walk, and suddenly, as we were walking through this field, right in the jungle or some distance away, we heard a screaming. Okay, it was a scream. It was like somebody screaming loudly and in pain, right? So the dogs they took off to see what is happening. So I also took off to see kahan se, or what exactly is happening. So I ran up to that place, and there was a deer which had been not captured but being chased by a lot of the village dogs. Now the dogs in the village are very fierce. Okay, and they are strong
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
are fierce. Okay, so about 8 or 10 of them were chasing this creature, right? This poor deer, and the deer was running, and it had jumped into the water. They had also jumped into the water. It came out on the other side. These guys also came out the other side. It chased into the forest. They came back. They were hanging on. They were biting its legs. It jumped back into the water. These dogs were hanging on to it and biting it. I tried to chase it, okay, but these animals run very, very fast. So after 5 minutes of trying to get to that deer, right, I ran out of breath. At one point, when it jumped in the water, I was able to cling onto it. I hold on to it, right, but it gave me a kick, right. It was so frightened, gave me a kick and ran away again. And again, the dogs were able to get to it. Finally, at the deepest part of the river, right, in the meantime, I found a stick. Okay. So I was holding that stick,
Okay.
and I saw that the dogs had all gathered and they had captured this thing in the water.